Hello, everyone. Minister Brother Derek here. Uh, there was another YouTuber, Grism something, that made this video, and I screenshotted this photo off of his video. So I screenshotted this photo off of another YouTuber who was talking about AEW, and it inspired me to do the video about Tony Khan's booking, but everybody seems more concerned about the photo. Well, let's talk about what's causing these photos. It seems like people getting in their feelings. Now, a guy wrote in and said that he was there at Utah, and he claims that Utah is not a big wrestling town. Well, judging by the photo, I sure ain't. That's not the question or the point of the video. The point of the video was Tony Khan's booking and how this is going to be a result if he keep going the way he going. Because unless his father gonna keep bankrolling his wet dream fantasies, this is what we gonna be looking at. Okay, this is what we got to. Okay, this is the future. Somebody wrote in and said, Vince McMahon went through this at one point and it's going to get better. And how things going to get better? How things going to get better? Tony Khan does the same thing that WWE does, but WWE does it better. Nobody cares about Takazawa, but you notice he's always in a skit somewhere. He's always background, and then every once in a while he come out for a match, and the people enjoy it. But they know him because they see him in the background skits. Okay. You want to talk about the WWE tag team situation? Why did they allow Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso to win the titles? So Jimmy Uso could cost Jey the title, and so they could wrestle. And they probably going to wrestle one-on-one. I don't know if it's going to be at Survivor Series. Don't know if it's going to be in Saudi Arabia. But they're going to wrestle. And this set that up. So when you ask questions like that, like people were asking, why did they have the NXT Tag Team Champions, Fire and Ice, whatever their names was, why they come to the main roster only to unify the belts with Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler? Well, Ronda got hurt. They were supposed to win the belts, and then Shayna was supposed to turn on Ronda, and they were supposed to push Shayna and make her, the real Ronda Rousey. But things changed. But they had a plan. There's a plan there. You noticed we hadn't seen Tegan Knox for a while. And then she popped up. And now she's going to be challenging the man for the NXT Championship. WWE has tag teams in their back pocket. They got the tag team of Grayson Waller and Mr. A-Town Down. That's a backup tag team they could put in the title situation anytime they want to. They got the Brawling Brutes, somebody that could be slid into a championship position. We see them often. They also got the LWO. Those two guys in the background, they in the background for a reason. They not needed right now. But down the road, they're going to be in the tag team picture. They setting up the Street Profits to be in the tag team picture. They setting up the Viking Warriors, or whatever they call themselves nowadays, they setting them up to be in the tag team picture. You understand? WWE has people in the background on hold. Not that they don't have nothing for them to do. It's not time for them to do it yet. Whereas AEW just throw somebody on TV who you ain't seen in months and expect you to care about them. Expect you to care about them. They expect you to care about people from Japan that you never heard of. They expect you to care about people from the UK you never heard of. We like, who the heck is that? Expect you to care about people from Australia you never heard of. Somebody got an attitude because I said, name me an Australian that's doing something. Because they're supposed to have a big Australian show coming up. And I said that if they hadn't got rid of Emma, that they could have had Rhea Ripley, Tegan Knox, Emma, and there's another girl I can't think of that's on, I think she's on NXT, that's from Australia. She could have had a 4-way. But they're not going to let her, even if they do that, it won't be the main event, because the main event, who's the biggest Australian that we know of in the WWE? The biggest name is Gunther, the ring general. He's billed from Australia, but his persona, he portrays himself as Nazi Germany. They come out there with the music playing and they have the overcoat torn like the Nazis used to wear, like Hitler. That's their image. So the biggest Australian they have is portrayed as a Nazi. Will the people even claim him? Would he go there? Seriously, would the people even claim him? Who else they got? I believe that Grayson Waller is Australian, I think, but he's not popular. He can't main event. He's a joke right now. Somebody commented about that. What they got to do with Tony Khan's bad booking? How long do we have to look at Fuego del Sol? Why is Brandon Cutler still employed? Why is the SAP connection or whatever? Why are they still there? Dr. Luther. Why are these people still there? Why is Skip Sabian still there? Why are the best friends who suck? They got the personality of French toast. Why are they still there? Let's deal with these questions. Because if he keep doing what he's doing, every arena is going to look like this eventually. How long is his father going to keep pumping money into this organization? How many people are going to keep pumping money into this organization? Now, I don't know if the picture is legit or not, but the guy got a lot of views. So I figure it must be legit. Otherwise, somebody would have flagged it down. So I used the picture. But the picture didn't make my argument. I stated the arguments and my concerns. You either agree with them or you don't agree with them. But don't focus on the picture. The purpose of the video is to never get to this. Whether this is real or not, I don't know. You have to ask the person who actually posted the picture. But I know that this was a good way to start a conversation. Because if Tony Khan does not change his booking ways, this is going to be a reality. It's going to be a reality. Because he doesn't book for us fans. He books for himself. He had a great thing going with MJF, and he messed him up. Now, for some reason, the people find it funny with him and Adam Cole, but it's going to get old. It's going to get old. And him mowing along with a bad foot with his two healthy men right there, this is the dumbest stuff I've ever seen. I mean, there's nothing on WWE that's more goofier than that is. Seriously. I'm hoping that Big Bill, or Big Cass, as we know him, I'm hoping that his title reign with Starks is really going to be the start of something. Because I don't understand. You got men like Big Bill. You got men like Brian Cage. Somebody needs to pop Brian Cage in the back of his head and say, get rid of the mohawk and come in there and wrestle like a big man. You got $1 million body, but you wrestle like a little independent 120-pound cruiserweight. You're not Rey Mysterio. Get in there and beat people up. You got the Murder Hawk. Why ain't the Murder Hawk on here every week tearing everybody up? Why ain't Miro on here dominating? You had Wardlow to be the next Goldberg and you turned him into a joke and had his hair cut off his head by Samoa Joe. And yet you still didn't let Samoa Joe win the championship. You still did not let Samoa Joe win the championship. I'm just asking the question. I ask the questions. Why is it Athena the world champion? Why is it Willow the TBS champion? Athena is the best female wrestler she got. When she walk in the room, everybody take notice. Her brutal style is excellent. If she would get rid of that pot belly, she would be in the WWE. That pot belly is keeping her from the WWE. And I'm telling you right now, WWE might take her back if her contract go up. Because Tony Khan ain't doing nothing with her. Got her over there rotting in Ring of Honor. Who watched Ring of Honor? Seriously. Keep it real. Willow Nightingale. Yeah, she fat. That's why the WWE might not take her. But I'm sure they'll take her down. Her personality. It fills the arena. Her smile, the way she lights up. People can forget that she's fat. She got a pretty face. She can wrestle. But he won't push her. Why? Why does he keep making Hikaru Shida the champion? Don't nobody care about Hikaru Shida. The only reason that she the champion is because Io is champion in WWE. When they made Asuka the champion, always did, I ain't gonna say nothing. But if you also notice, Rhea Ripley is the other champion. So who's the TBS champion? A woman that looks similar to Rhea Ripley. You know who I'm talking about? The alien. Her gimmick with the alien, I thought was good. Chris Statlander. That's the closest woman that he got to Rhea Ripley. And she got the personality of a twig. She sucks as a champion. She sucks. She was better as the alien. At least she was funny and watchable. She doing sign language. Nobody want to see that. We want to see larger than life people. Larger than life stars. People we want to be like. Who want to be going around doing sign language? What's cool about that? This the kind of stuff I'm talking about. We sick of looking at Chris Jericho, John Moxley bleeding all over the place. Who writes this stuff? The BCC is a joke. Who writes this stuff? You can really compare the BBC to Judgment Day. Really. Don Callis, he's all right, but He know Paul Heyman. He got good people, but he don't know what to do with them. And he think that somebody could just bump into somebody and say, I want a title shot, and that's it. And they go, oh, Dad, I have a match. We don't know what the story is. We don't know why they're wrestling. And this is the problem. And I want somebody to please comment. Stop telling me that AEW is booking these dream matches. Who's dreaming of them? One, because most people don't know who the hell these people are. So how could we be dreaming of them wrestling when we don't know nothing about them? And then you try to give us a little story before the match. We like, who this dweeb? Who this guy? And when you push somebody, you don't push them. Brian Daniels should be world champion. Miro should have been world champion. Murder Hawk should have been world champion. They haven't. When CM Punk got injured the first time, you begged the man that was just came out of therapy for alcoholism, that wasn't even signed to you. You begged him to take the championship back. Why you didn't put it on somebody else? Why you didn't put it on Bryan Danielson? Why you didn't put it on Asti Kadogli, whatever his name is? Seriously, why you didn't put it on Hobbs? You could put it on Miro. You had all these people you could put the championship on. You had all these people that put the championship on. You created the Trios Championship, all the hype. You created the Trios Championship. You're doing nothing. The TBS Championship been passed around like a hot potato. TBS Championship ain't meant nothing since Cody Rhodes had it. And you lost Cody Rhodes because he got tired of the backstage bullcrap. AEW is the biggest, well-funded indie promotion in the world. It's not number 2 to WWE. It's an indie promotion. The only difference between Impact, NWA, and AEW is Tony Khan's father's billions. That's the difference. Because if Impact had the money, they'd be number 2. If NWA had the money, they'd be number 2. Speaking of NWA, how many titles do they have in the NWA? They can't have more than 30 people on the roster, but they got about 15 titles. I don't get it. They got more titles. They done brought back the light heavyweight championship, the women's championship, the women's tag team championship, the men's tag team championship, the national championship, the world championship. How many championships does NWA have? I'm being honest. The women's tag team division in the WWE doesn't look hot right now. But, like I said, Fire and Ice, whatever the hell her name is, they in the background. Tegan Knox and Johnny Gargano's wife, they in the background. Waiting in the wings. You got the former NXT Tag Team Champions. The little skinny girl and the black one. They in the background. They haven't even wrestled on TV, but they on TV every week. They could be inserted when ready. They ain't gonna be thrown on you out the blue. Like, who's that? I know the black woman name was Carter, and the other girl was on that show where you do them challenges and fall in the water or whatever show that was. But they got women in the background waiting. They got women in the background waiting to go after the tag team championship. Rhea Ripley has women to fight. She has Rodriguez, Nia Jax. She has what's the girl they brought up from NXT that was with Trish Stratus? They got her in the title hunt. They also got Shayna Baszler in the title hunt. Becky Lynch ran into Rhea backstage. That's 5 contenders. 5. Let's switch to SmackDown. Io Sky has Charlotte Flair, Bayley. She has Bianca Belair. To name a few, ready to be inserted into the title picture. In AEW, you got the same people. You got the same people that's been there for years. Britt Baker, she ain't been on TV I don't know how long. Toni Storm, who they never should have took the title off of. Who else you got? Who else do you have? You ain't gonna let Willow be. You ain't gonna let Athena be it. Who else you got? We ain't seen Serena Deeb in years. Who do you have? Please don't bring Nyla Rose back. We don't want to look at her. Him, her, him, whatever. Who do you have? Sky Blue? Seriously. Ruby Soho? Another WWE reject? Please don't mention Saraya. Paige. Once again, another WWE reject. You can't build a federation on somebody's rejects. So you bring in Edge. What's Edge supposed to do? What's he supposed to do? He old, he brittle. What is he going to do? They're going to kill him. With that wild, crazy wrestler they do, Edge can't do that long term. How many times they almost killed Matt Hardy? How many times they almost killed Sting? Come be honest. Tell me I'm not being honest. You got people kicking out of everything. They taking Tombstone at the Tombstone. Tombstone used to be it. That was it. Match over. People were taking it in and getting right back up. The power bomb used to be the thing. They got people getting power bombed to get right back up like it's nothing. A DDT used to be something. People get DDT, get back up like it's nothing. Superflex used to be it. That was Barry Windham move, remember? Superflex don't get you nothing. You got people we never heard of getting in there with your stars, and they taking them 20-minute matches. 20 minutes. Who's going to sit there and watch somebody wrestle somebody never heard of for 20 minutes and not turn the channel? Somebody talk to me. I'm listening. Leave your comments. If I don't know what I'm talking about, say it. You want me to start going live with this? I will. Let me know. I'll break out the OBS and we can go live. I'm tired of hearing people like JD from New York, Solid Monster, Jesse. People making excuses for this AWE booking. The stuff that Tony allowed backstage. Sick of it. Somebody need to man up. Instead of trying to get a job with Tony, somebody need to tell Tony, you need to get your act together. You need a Dutch Mantel. You need a Bruce Pritchard. You need somebody to run their organization. Seriously. If you want to attract new viewers, you can't keep doing the same stuff over and over again and expecting a different result. Or this is going to be what's going to happen. If it ain't happening now, it's on the way. You was only going to have 4 pay-per-views a year. Now you're going to have one every month. Why? Because you ain't making no money, that's why. I'm telling the truth. Somebody call me out. I'll listen. The video game was a damn disaster. It's supposed to be a fast video. My bad, y'all. That's the timer telling me I'm going over. Yep, we had 26 minutes. So, like I say, please leave your comments. And you want me to go live? I'll go live and I'll talk to y'all in the chat and we can discuss this. Because hopefully somebody will get in Tony Khan's ear. We need AEW to succeed. No doubt about that. We need it to succeed. But we need a product that's watchable. Okay? We need a product that's watchable. The matches are too long. It's too much acrobatics. You got people, we know they're not going to win. At least in the WWE, they just get beat. You got these guys getting all these close 2 counts and all that, and they sitting there parading around and waving to the fans because they know they're not going for the pin because they ain't going to get it. They know they're not going to win. But they want to prolong the match. Look at how long I took Chris Jericho. Look how long I took. Man, get out of here, that mess. All right, y'all, this is Mr. Bo Derek. I hope I answered the questions. And if not, leave the comments. Let me know. Like and subscribe. Let me know if you want me to go live. Because I'll go live and I'll talk and answer your questions live. Mr. Bo Derek, I'm out. Peace, everybody.